Okay, my name is Jaiye Bynoe, and my guest is my best friend Elizabeth Kayma, from Boston. How you doing? Good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for coming on my show. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what made you want to be at the protest rally? Because I saw you on Facebook, you were like, wow, she's a good speaker, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, well, my name is Elizabeth Kayma. I am 23. I grew up in Arlington, Massachusetts, and yeah, I'm a union organizer.
Mhm.
So my job is really like to get people out there and to have people's voices be heard. So when I was at those protests, I thought it'd be a great way to share my voice and my story, especially as a Black woman. It's so important that our voices are heard during these protests.
Oh yes, absolutely. Because after happened to George, I was like, wow. I mean, I'm a black man myself.
Yeah,
I was just so happy to see it happen to him, you know. So it's like, you know, yeah, I'm glad you spoke out because someone has to stand up, you know, because it's crazy, you know. So, so what was your message? What was your message you were saying on Facebook? You know, you said you said a powerful message, and I was like, wow, that's a powerful girl. So you know.
yeah. Well, I at first when I was out there, I was just shocked by how many people were out there.
Mhm.
It's clear that George Floyd really impacted people,
Yes.
and they were shocked and sad and angry.
Mhm.
But I'm just ecstatic to see that like people are still out there. Excuse me, still out there every day, and it's not just Black people, it's white people, it's brown people. And I was really shocked to see that there's so many young kids out there, which gives me a lot of hope for the next generation. It's filled with a bunch of activists,
Mhm.
and yeah. And I talked about during my speech at the protest that I'm tired of seeing um, Black men and Black women die. It happens way too much,
Yes.
and enough's enough. And while I'm happy to see all the support,
Yeah.
we have to keep going and we have to keep pushing because just one protest is not going to be enough to change the system.
Absolutely, I hear what you're saying, because you're right though. This world is crazy, and I'm tired of seeing my people die too over something crazy as that. You know, doesn't make
Hmm.
that's whatsoever. You know, I mean, you're right. It has to stop. You know, so you know, yeah. What do you think? What do you think we can do to maybe change the world to make the world better? So we can try and find the racism we can, in your opinion.
I think the first thing is just to have everyone learn,
Yeah.
because some people aren't aware of the problem. But then also we need to be voting. We need to have elected officials who are advocate for us. I think politicians are always scared of consequences, and
Yes.
they're not thinking about the people and to do good for the people, and they don't care about the consequences because I'm going to do this because it's right. So we
Hmm.
need to elect people who are going to do things that are right. And then also I think we need to really stand together
Uh-huh.
and be
Yeah.
be loud and be proud and not give up. I
Hmm.
think it's a lot of work. It's definitely an uphill battle, but just seeing that protest and seeing all those people out
Hmm.
made me have hope.
Yeah, I have to say I hope myself, translation myself, you know, because I'm glad some people are starting to speak up, you know, and stand up for what's right, because that shot the whole world, the whole nation, even overseas, you know, because
Yeah.
that was just so sad and unnecessary for the officer to do it to that young man, you know. I was like, wow,
Hmm.
you know, it's like who you trust now, who you trust, you know, can you just, you know,
Hmm.
it's like who do you trust now? It's like it's crazy. So yeah, and
Yeah. And the whole world is out there protesting, and
yeah.
I think that's great, you know?
Mhm.
Everyone's out there, and if people aren't protesting, they're doing things at home like reading
Mhm.
or donating or talking to their friends and family, which is just as important as getting out there to protest.
Yeah, even Ashanti, some stars are protesting too, like Ashanti. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so that's good. We need more stars protest as well as ourselves, because you know, so something has to be done, you know. So you know, I definitely
Yeah.
yeah. So so I'm trying to think actually. So how does affect you as an African woman? How does it affect you as an African woman?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think when I saw this, I
Mm-hmm.
was really, really, really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I grew up in a town that most people were white,
Uh-huh.
so they didn't see how their words or their actions affected me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I often feel like as a Black woman, our voices are often silenced by like those in power. So when I heard that, I was just so saddened and so depressed at a time. But then I was like, this is my chance for my voice to be heard. And I felt really, really good after speaking out. But I just think as like a Black woman, I think about those mothers,
Mm-hmm.
and then also the sisters, and it hurts. Like I can't imagine having someone I love die, but that's the real risk of being a Black woman and having family members die, or even myself.
Yeah.
So it's scary, but it's also made me realize that I need to do more and step up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's a good answer. Because I'm starting to test about too now. Because I realized that this is crazy. Definitely I just felt out. It was like, wow, I felt so speaking out. So I mean, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I respect you. Yeah. So and
Thank you.
yeah. So 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 what else? So what else do you plan on doing for the protest? Do you plan on doing more speaking, or more marching? Or
Yeah. So at first, when I got to the protest, I've been going like 3 times a week. At first, I was just watching and holding my sign,
Mhm.
but then I wanted to start some chants.
Yes.
And I thought that was really fun. Like it was great to see the crowd going and saying Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and just getting them involved and active, because the more people you engage in the protest, the more they're going to come back. They're going to say that was fun. I felt energized. I felt, because protests don't always have to be scary. They could be fun. They could be empowering.
Hmm.
And so just really making it an empowering moment for everyone around,
Yeah.
I thought would be good. And um, there's like a lot of people who have ideas for chants.
Hmm.
So like, what do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. And so giving them the megaphone and letting their voices be heard too.
Mhm. I think that's a good answer. I definitely, I'm glad that that's just speaking out, and people are coming together because we do want justice. I want justice too, because it doesn't.
Yeah.
So what all Snip was wrong, I can't do that to kill that guy like that,
Hmm.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
so far had the march been peaceful? You haven't got arrested, right? It's been peaceful so far.
Yeah, it's all been
Okay.
peaceful. Everyone, we're not even on the roads. What I think is really powerful about our protest is that at the end, the last 8 minutes and 46 seconds, we take a knee, because that's how long the officer had his knee sadly on George
Yeah.
Floyd's neck.
Hmm.
So I think that's so powerful. And like people honk and
Yeah.
they see that, and even people who aren't standing,
Hmm.
the people who drive by and honk and support us, it means a lot.
Yeah. It definitely means a lot to me to know that people are trying to support us, as well as you. And
Yeah.
I definitely think we're gonna go far. I hope that we can do something to make this happen, to make it just for Georgia. That was unnecessary. And yeah. So have you met had a chance to meet any stars, any celebrities so far?
No, I have not, but I know that you've met a couple.
Yeah, yeah, on my
So
show.
if you could connect me with
Okay.
your connects, you're so famous.
Okay, sure, absolutely. I'll definitely make sure I catch you at the interview. Like we can definitely, I'll pass on to you so you can get some interviews. Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So I know. Yeah. So so what do you think? So in your opinion, what do you think? What do you think it's going to do? It's going to how? do change the coronavirus. How you dealing with the coronavirus? Is it affecting you in your speaking, marching?
Yeah. Well, it's hard to speak with a mask,
Yeah.
but I always have to remember to wear my mask.
Mm-hmm.
It is a crazy time. There's two pandemics going on, and one is racism, but the other is COVID-19, and it's scary. And that's what I think is even more amazing about these protests. People are going out and risking their lives because they know it's the right thing to do, and
Yes.
they know that their voices need to be heard. I did go back here to Massachusetts. I was from California, but I
Mm-hmm.
came back here because of the coronavirus,
Okay.
because I wanted to be with my family and I was working from home. So I'm a little, I have mixed feelings about the coronavirus because it's terrible what's happening, but I'm also blessed that it's brought me with my family. I have this time to really reflect about what I've been doing and what I could be doing more, and then also spending time with my family.
Yeah.
This is a time where we all need to be together.
Yes, I definitely feel the same way, because it feels like, we're going back to very James Wood past that, like for Jim, like from Jim Crow laws, and hold on, right back. I'll do that.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, no
I'm back.
apologies.
Okay, so I was asking you, so how long are you gonna be here in Massachusetts for a while?
I am sadly leaving this Sunday,
Oh, you
but
are?
I've been here since March. Yeah, I'm really sad. Um, it's bittersweet. I have to get back to work in San Jose and
Okay.
join the protest over there. Um, but I definitely will miss everyone. I come back often,
Okay.
um, but yeah, I'm a little feeling mixed about leaving. I
Yeah.
feel like there's so much work
Mhm.
here in my town that needs to be done.
Yeah,
So
I know. So what do you do back in California for work?
so I am a union organizer.
Okay.
So my job is to help the workers change the conditions of their workplace and come together and um, argue for better rights.
Okay.
And I also represent them in issues that come up, such as discrimination or other things. And I really love it because at first, when I thought unions, I just thought of like the people who protect people's jobs. But
Mhm.
my unions are public sector workers, so there are city workers in San Jose who are at the libraries, or they're the park rangers, or like the recreation, the
Mhm.
community rec leaders. And I'm just amazed about the work that they're doing, and they deserve to be paid more, and they deserve to have their voices heard. And unions do so much to advocate for social justice issues too. Um, so that's one thing that we're working on right now, is bringing the community issues into the bargaining room.
Yeah, that sounds good, because we need more people to definitely still speak up and stick together, 'cause that's good.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to see you before you went to California, because I know they in Boston. That's to see you in person, again.
Yeah, yeah,
I I
definitely.
are you in Boston right now?
Yeah, I'm in Arlington right now. Yeah.
Is that by Copy Square, or you mean for the city?
I would say that Arlington is next to Cambridge.
Okay.
It's I'm like close to the Stop and Shop.
Okay, because I'm actually in Watford right now. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'd love to look up before you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
still working at Market
Oh,
Basket?
no. I got out there after 2016 and then moved to Florida. But then my mom passed, so I came back here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back to my basement. Sorry about that. Here, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
So
worries.
yeah.
I
So
was just I was just thinking about with the cops and everything, how not all cops are racist, but
Yeah.
the institutions that we have and the systems that we have really are, and we need to fix them. And I was thinking about that while you were gone.
Yeah, I do too. I feel the same way, because I mean, I just seen it happen to George and Ronnie King. I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
For three people, because some are good, but then you have some bad ones that aren't good, right? And don't care about people. So that's what makes them upset, because it shouldn't be like that, So
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear what you're saying now, Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
so like I was saying about Market Basket, I was there for 15 years, right? Then my mom, I moved to Florida, okay, but then she
Mm-hmm.
had a heart attack and passed away. So I came back to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want to come back because I was so full on this. I don't want to be in Boston, So, but then she fortunately passed away, and I had to come back because it was sick, because I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
her down like that, So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
so thank
Yeah.
you,
Sorry. But it makes you strong.
but I'm gonna try and get back down there, so
Yeah. Do you miss the weather?
Oh yeah, I love the weather down here. I hate the cold weather, so I'll try and get back down.
Me too. Me too. I hate the cold.
And
I
this
hate the cold.
me too, exactly.
Also, Disney World is in Florida.
Yeah, but it's shut down right now from this stuff, So
Oh yeah.
hopefully it'll open back up in July, so it'll be great to come back down there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you been to Walt Disney World before?
Yeah, I have. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. The last time I went, uh, I was 16.
Okay.
So I haven't been in a while, but I have my autograph book still. I always get my autographs of Mickey and Goofy. I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah, me too. I was just there for the Christmas time. It was beautiful down there. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so I try and go for Christmas time because it's so beautiful actually down there. So I love it though. So I got my picture autograph book, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I hear you saying that. So what other places have you been to?
What other places?
Yeah.
Well, I've been to my dad, he's Ugandan.
Okay.
So I have a lot of family in Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to Uganda every year. Now I can't go because of what's going on, but I love it. It's beautiful. And then I've also been to Colorado, which is, I have an aunt in Colorado, and that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go to the Disneyland in California, though.
Oh! You ever gone since you've been down there?
No. I was gonna go, but then everything happened. We had everything ready.
Yeah, I know. That's true. This time, I don't think anyone expected this to happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because I've been I've been to Mexico on a cruise. I went to Arizona.
Wow.
I saw the Grand Canyon. That was fun.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so I've been a couple places myself. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Have,
awesome.
yeah, have you been to Washington D.C.? See White House?
I have been to DC, and it was so awesome. It was when we had a better president.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was.
Now our president he's hiding.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't, because he's not being a good president. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the White House when Obama was there?
Yeah, I just saw it from outside. I didn't get to go inside.
Yeah, because Secret Service, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I saw it, and it was great. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I actually shook Obama's hand. He was nice. Michelle, I met him.
Wow, that's amazing. In Washington?
I know Boston, New Hampshire, when they campaigned, so I went down, shook his hand. It was nice.
That's great.
But that was nice to meet them. Some first black president. So
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Did you see a picture? Did you see a picture of me and Michelle Obama on Facebook?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was showing my sister. I was like, guys, I'm gonna go on an interview show with Jay, and he met Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. Yes, and So what do you like to do for fun in your spare time when you're not working or protesting?
I like to hang out with my friends, I think. And I like to take like day trips, like go to the beach or go to hike or I love swimming.
Hmm.
Um, so I like to get out in nature and do fun things like that. I also like to dance.
Me too.
I'm not the best dancer, but whenever I'm not doing anything, I'll just put on music and just dance around.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah. I like to. Yeah, I like going to the beach, swimming, traveling. I,
Hmm.
I like, obviously see recording music. Do my podcast show. Just having fun with friends. Just I love seafood. I love
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you had the podcast show?
I since last year. It's been feeling pretty good. I'm trying.
Awesome.
Yeah, I actually, and if you can see if you can,
Oh,
I'm actually sending it to you. So
yeah. Please do.
I
Please
will
do.
push it. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to get started on my show too. Like so I can make it get it out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself? I'm trying to think, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? We'll do more process now.
Wow. Yeah. In 10 years from now, I really see myself still doing good work,
Mhm.
still voicing for the people, but I also see myself taking a leadership position and advocating for
Mhm.
a community
Yeah.
in need. I really want to move to Oakland, California,
Hmm.
um, and just I love that community. I think the people in Oakland have such a big heart, and they deserve someone who will fight for them and not care about what other get into the politics, but do things for them and make decisions based on good conscience. So I would hope to be a city councilwoman or
I hear.
still active, maybe, yeah, still have a family maybe that
Yeah.
comes out every day, comes out and supports me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I see myself in 10 years.
Yeah, I definitely support you now. I also love the first in California. That's
Yeah, you
so.
could come visit me.
Oh, cool, absolutely. Thank you, appreciate that. I'll definitely now, because I do want to go to Boston, so
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So you say you leave in the just Sunday?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay. Are you flying back out? Flying back out there?
Yeah, I'm flying back out. A little
Yeah,
nerve-wracking,
because
but
flying right now. I hear it's kind of scary. Well, it's not scary, but it's kind of I,
yeah,
you
I have to be safe, so I'm gonna wear a mask. I'm gonna put a trash bag over
know.
me.
Yeah,
Gonna wash all my clothes after the plane.
yeah. I think everybody's doing that. Being more clean, clean. Making sure to clean. Making sure to staying safe. Because especially
Yeah.
because the coronavirus is crazy. So you gotta be careful.
Absolutely.
Have you come back to Market Master since you left? See your friends since you left?
I came back a couple times because Eleni still worked there
Okay.
at the time, so I would wave to her. But other than that, I have not been back.
I mean, you'd have to come back.
I'm like, I don't want to see people.
Yeah, I can understand it. So I haven't come back either. So I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely understand what you're saying. Yeah. So
Mhm.
so so did you go to college? Finish college?
Yeah, so I went to Santa Clara University, and that is in California, and it was a really good experience,
Mhm.
I would say. I made a lot of good friends, and I got really involved in like clubs on campus for like social justice issues.
Okay.
So
That's
that was
good.
great.
Absolutely. And what did you major in?
I majored in psychology and sociology.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's I mentioned into Washington Community College, liberal arts, sociology, psychology. Yeah, so I did feel that's a good field to go in.
Amazing.
Yeah, because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely a good field to go into. Yeah,
Yeah, I really loved it.
Yeah, I admit, I love it too. You know, it's good,
Mhm.
good doing something new. You know, that's something to fall back on. Yeah, absolutely. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get together before you go. I'd love to see you in person before you go. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like, thank you for having me on this
Oh my God.
show.
Thank you. No problem. They come on my show. Such a pleasure to be able to see you again. I missed you so much. You know, so I was like, and you're such a powerful woman. You know, and the way you speak is like,
Mhm.
wow. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm so blessed to be on this show, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, before you go, are there any final words you want to say before you go to make the world better?
Um, I would like to say maybe that it's really, as a Black woman, these are hard times,
Mhm.
and as like a Black person, and we need to take care of ourselves.
Yes.
Some days we can't be out there shouting, we can't be out there holding a sign, and a lot of the things that we're seeing is hard, and there's a lot of trauma, and
Yes.
we've done so well to survive. And just to all my Black kings and queens out there, take care of yourself, love yourself, you are beautiful, and your voice needs to be heard.
Yes, absolutely. And your first definitely is for summer. So I'm gonna send you a video so you can post it on YouTube, okay? You know.
Okay,
So
great.
I'm gonna send it to you as soon as I can, okay? So you can post it, you know,
Okay.
and we can watch it together, you know. Because he did a great job, you know. I'm so glad I see you on my show, you know. And keep doing it, you know. Keep speaking out, you know. I'll do the same, you know. And we'll hopefully get together for you on Sunday, you know. Because it's so good.
Yeah.
I missed you, you know. Something, you know. So good to see you in person, you know, and talk to
Yeah. For real, for real.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'll be in touch.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you later. I'll be in touch.
See ya.